Good morning, everyone. This is Ashland KY Chiropractor Dr. Gary Dillon with your weekly video health tip. Well, I'm here to warn you, don't have surgery or make babies or have sex. Why? Well, Zika, the virus you've all been hearing about in the media lately, is now said to infect the blood supply and spread via sexual transmission. All right, so Zika is now a sexually transmitted disease, says the CDC, according to a story from the Associated Press. Zika virus has been acquired by a Texas resident via sexual contact with an infected person. But that's not all. According to Dr. Amesh Adala at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, the Zika virus may already have infected the emergency blood supply because blood donors are not being screened for Zika. So that's a big problem. We've also been told by the CDC that 80% of Zika carriers are symptomless, silent carriers, meaning they carry Zika, but they don't even know it. What happens when these people donate blood or engage in normal sexual activity with others? Well, the obvious answer is they would be spreading Zika virus to others. Hence, the panic we're all witnessing in the media. But let's ask the question, are we all being played? When it comes to any virus, the CDC, Ebola, bird flu, Zika, etc., we've all learned over the last decade or so that the CDC and usually the World Health Organization are usually grossly misinforming everyone from their official narratives. The narratives almost always go something like this. The horror. This new virus is devastating mankind. We urgently need billions of dollars in vaccine funding from the government. And then what happens? The terrorized government ponies up a few $1 billion in emergency medicine vaccine research funding, and all the scientists and corporations rake in the dollars while the pandemic dies down on its own. So we have to be cautious because none of us has any direct way to confirm anything we're told by the CDC. The CDC can fabricate anything if it wants near absolute immunity from real scientific scrutiny. And history has shown us that every time there's an opportunity to scare the population with another virus, both the CDC and the World Health Organization, who are quick to declare a global pandemic when there really isn't one, will do it. So be cautious with the news about Zika. On one hand, it might be far worse than they're telling us, and it could be a legitimate threat to life throughout the Americas because of genetically engineered mosquito experiments gone awry. But on the other end of the spectrum, this might be a false narrative being pushed by the vaccine industry to create yet another public scare so they can rake in more research money while demanding medical obedience from the public. Remember, with everything else you see going on in the government right now, they don't want to give you a choice whether you take these vaccines or not. If you have any questions about this, feel free to give me a call, 606-929-9667. If you're watching me on Facebook, if you like this, hit the like button for me. If you're over at my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Or if you're over at www.dillonchiropractic.com, wait for the email prompt, enter your name and email address. That way I can send you this weekly video health tip every week. We'll never, ever, ever spam you, and there's always an unsubscribe link at the bottom of the page if you don't find it beneficial. So once again, I'm Dr. Gary Dillon, Ashland KY Chiropractor, and I look forward to next week when I can bring you another video health tip to help you and your family be as healthy as you can be.